Hey guys, decided to do an updated profile on my spirit deck. Changed quite a few things. I took out the chain summon engine part of the deck. While it was good, yes, it was only good when it actually went off, which, yeah, obvious, of course, but it was rather inconsistent other than that for the most part, because there's just like, once I ran out of stall, really, I just, died. So I changed up the deck a little bit, took out the chain summon part, and went up for a straight up build. So this is what I got right now. Of course, 3 Aratama and 3 Nikotama. Your Searcher for the deck, your 3 Rhoda for Spirit Monsters for the deck, and then your 3 Double Summons for the deck. The newest cards for Spirits, and like the Spirit deck would not be nowhere near as good as it is right now if it weren't for these cards right here. This is your main monsters of the deck and what is really needed. I explained all of it mostly in the last video. I'm just going to go over the deck profile really in this one. Still the 1 Yaksha, 2 Raisetsu, 2 Izanami. I went up to 2 on Izanami because Izanami just so good in this deck. Like with this card, ditch Nikotama, 4 Nikotama, just draw power for days, or just get any of your spirits back once you like get rid of them. But really, this is what I go for to get back mostly, is just Nikotama. Dump something, get Nikotama for more double summons. Like you keep hand advantage really good in this, so you always have something to discard. 2 Yamato no Kame. I went up to 2 because just the special summon power this thing gives is like really needed in the deck. It helps. It helps more with tributes than anything if you want to go for a big tribute in the deck. One of your double tributes, especially without chain summon now. But still, like the tributing part in this deck is not a problem. You can tribute summon pretty easy in this deck. But Yamato no Kame is also good for popping back row when he destroys a monster of battle, and he helps with your rank 6 plays. Then the 1 Dark Dust Spirit and 1 Finwang, your mass removal cards. Then your big bosses of the deck, still Hino Kagasuchi and Yamato Dragon. I like these guys too much to ever stop playing them, and you never need more than 1 of each because they're double tribute guys, and they're just like so good. Take away your opponent's hand, replenish yours. Really good. They're just the classic spirit monsters, and you don't need more than 1 of each because it'll get way too cloggy. For the non-spirit monsters, have triple Battle Fader. I went up to 3 Battle Fader because stopping those attacks late game is just critical. Plus, he's a tribute for your tribute guys such as Dark Dust and Finway, or your double tributes if you have Nikotama. Next, added 2 Trags to the deck. He can help with Exceeds, he can help with Tributes, you can take your opponent's monster because you have a lot of different level monsters in this deck. Pretty good range, so you can take shit. You can overlay, you can do a lot with Trag. And he's also one of those just battle phase cards as well. Plus, like, the constant hand advantage you keep in this deck is so good that he's going to be big if you just want to beat down with him. Like, the amount of hand advantage you keep in this deck is really good, unless you just waste all your resources. But I don't run Gores because I put in several traps. I would run Gores if it wasn't for that fact. But right now, just the Trags. I might try to work in Gores later. And last monster is the worst card in the game, Blackluster Soldier. Fuck him, but you got Darks and Lights, so yeah, you can get him out. As much as I fucking hate him. For spells, still the best spell in the deck, Creature Swap. 3 creature swaps, like seriously, like it's the best spell in the deck because you give them one of your spirits, take one of their cards, and then you get your spirit back. So yeah, I like Creature Swap is just your all-star spell. 3 dualities, consistency to get what you need. You want to get to Aratama and Nikotama as fast as you can in this deck. They are your play starters. 1 day apiece, more draw power, and it helps stall when you need to stall. And then 2 MSTs. Fuck back row, right. For traps now, like I said, I put in more traps after I took out the Chain Summon engine. 2 Mirror Force, 2 Magic Cylinder, my favorite trap in the game. A Torrential, Bottomless, Compulse, pretty much standard traps. And then the last trap, Golden Apples. This is my Gorge replacement. But I like Golden Apples like a lot because it gives you your life points back. So you take damage, and you get basically the Gorge token, but you get your life points back. So I really like that. You can tribute with the token, you can do whatever with it. On the extra deck now, I still don't have a big extra deck. It's just like I need to get more rank 4s. But right now, 1 Cowboy, 1 Maestroke, 1 Black Ship, 1 Pappy, 2 Utopias, Gemnite Pearl. Like basically, this is like all the rank 4s I have now because I like mass traded and got rid of a lot of my other rank 4s. Rank 6s, I got a Gauntlet Launcher and a Photon Strike Bouncer. And then let's put in 2 Gaia Dragons. Because you got rank 6s you can overlay, or if you creature swap for an opponent's monster, you can overlay that way, you know. So I just put them in here because of those situations, you know, whatever. For side deck now, side deck ain't anything really that special. It's just stuff put together, really. Zora Priest, in case I go up against a deck with like tokens. Cyber Dragons, he can be used for a tribute, you know, special summon and tribute if you need to, or just, you know, beat with him. I don't have Fortress Dragon, so he wouldn't really help against machines. 2 Maxis, draw power. DD Crow, because, you know, Graveyard plays. The 3rd MST, and then a Twister, just to stop those back rows that I need to get rid of. 1 Nightmare. 2 Iron Walls. And then 3 Wabakus. So I did the 3 Wabaku because, like, your spirit monsters effects activate when they're flipped face up. So if they get flipped down, or if you set them and your opponent attacks into them, you can Wabaku, their effect will go off, and then they'll still be there for you to use them on your next turn. Like, they'll go back to your hand, and then you can use them again next turn. So I like Wabaku in this deck as well. I don't main it. I might make room for it in the main, I'm not sure yet, but right now I'm just siding it and see how it works out. But that's the deck, guys. It's updated. I'm seeing how this works out. It's a little bit more consistent than the Chain Summon build, even though I love the Chain Summon build. It's just the fact of getting off Chain Summon was just amazing, and I love that, but it just, like, you lost too much advantage if, like, Chain Summon didn't pay off, and they did something to stop Chain Summon, or if they like, after you expanded all your hand and you just hoping to replenish with Yamada Dragon, if they stopped Yamada Dragon and you just left top decking at that point, and that's never good in this deck. So I just went more grindy build, more consistent build, just to grind out the match, play by play, you know, instead of just trying to all at once win with Chain Summon. This is not an OTK deck, and it shouldn't be. It's just a fun deck. It's a grindy deck. But I have high hopes for this deck because it is really good. It's more good, like, it's a lot better than people think it would be. I still like it a lot. It's one of the funnest deck I've played, mainly because it's Spirit Monsters, and like dropping this guy is always fun. Him or that, like, it's just fun to do. Well, that's the guys. I hope you liked it. I'll try to get more videos. I need to get more duel videos up, and with these decks, test them out and stuff. But I'm planning on getting more videos soon. And checking with the guys, see how they did in Atlanta. But anyway, guys, until next time, it's the Jables. And signing out.